Hello there, Big Benedict here. We're playing Dark Souls 3. This is my guide and walkthrough. We're currently on the 8th part, Cliff Underside. So, after you pick up the Mortician's Ashes from the location, like the general area from where I said, you'll be able to buy the grave key from one of the vendors at the Firelink Shrine, the woman in the wheelchair. And we're going to go there right now. And all these damn dogs followed me down here, which is okay because we're going to take them out pretty easily. So we're playing the PC version. If you're wondering my PC specs, they're on my channel about page. I just did some upgrades to my computer because I didn't have enough cash to buy the PlayStation 4. Won't be able to bring Uncharted to folks, but I decided to spend a little less and just buy some PC components that I needed and not go whole hog with a PS4. There's an edit right there you might notice because I think I was trying to practice my parries on the skeletons and it just wasn't happening, so I decided to screw it. Yeah, so my PC specs are there. Yeah, okay, this is when I first purchased this, I had the 960 and I upgraded to the 970. When I had the former, I could not play on max settings at 60, but with the 970 you can, and it's really stable. Very, very nice. I don't know how the consoles are, but kind of funny. I was watching John Tar's Bonfire to Bonfire that he did for this guide, and I found it funny at first that he wasn't including any boss fights, but then I realized he was just trying to show people the bonfire locations, which has a good utility in my opinion. He's the guy over at Wiki Game Guides. Really nice guy. Not that I hadn't much experience talking to him, but... Okay, so we've got a dog down here. Sometimes you might get an evangelist, but you always will get one of these guys with the saw blades coming down, and I'm looking right up for him because I know he comes down. The shitty bitch. And he's going to chase us now. But we have 2 Titanite shards in our possession. We won't be able to get the item up. Do you see the one on that corpse right there? Or corpse, however you prefer to say it. And then there is an item on another course coming up after we talk to a couple of NPCs that you can get from down here or from on top of the cliff. It's much wiser to try to get it from down here though, because you can actually fall off and the bonfire is closer. Like if you do fall off, like you can retry it easier if you do what I show over here, which is to first of all try to get it as you go over to this next bonfire. And I was gonna restart, but I decided to I'll get it off camera at a later time and I'll show you where it is. It's right up here and it's a good ring. I think it's the ring. I know it's the one that increases your damage absorption to fire. When I did that last time, it fell down and I was able to get it down here. This time it didn't work, but it has worked for me at least one time. So we're going to come down here, and there's some kind of a spazzing freak coming up that you encounter, I think, one other time in the game, maybe 2 other times, that I didn't know you could just sprint past it, but I should have known because you can sprint past a lot of things in this game. And this only works, well, it works a couple of ways. He doesn't really attack you too much as you're going to the door. But on Dark Souls 2, I don't think you got any iframes when you're going through the fog doors or opening doors. But in this game, they return it to how it was in the first game, which is full iframe immunity when opening doors and going through the fog walls, which is how it fucking should be. But this guy is a bitch. He is such a fucking bitch. I prefer to snipe this guy from the stairs, and you can do that too, but actually it's better, we're going to just snipe him through the door off camera. And that's what I would... Oh, do you see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to sneak past him, but he's still hurt. And we're going to pick up his sword, because he drops a pretty good sword, which I think you can only upgrade to +5, but it's pretty strong anyway. Yeah, hit the bonfire and then snipe him out here. It's much better. Take care. Fuck him.